think I've got everything lined up right. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, I've started a bit early, folks, just to make sure when everybody's dropping in that the screen's in the right direction and everything. Still can't fathom this out properly. But anyhow, it is what it is. Just hope that when it's videoed it actually goes in that direction and not that direction. Yeah, nightmare. So today I've been pottering around at the table. Not a very productive day really. The spearman I did last night, I've finished that off barring the shield. I'll probably show that when I flip round it a bit. A few other bits and bobs that I've been playing around with, sorting out. Did a little bit more on me Saxons for the demo game in October. Been digging around, looking at Bretonian stuff as well. So yeah, well, it's more 100 years was. It's that period in that Games Workshop did that it was more historical looking than it was fantasy. Oh, somebody's live watching. Can you just give me a heads up, make sure that the screen's in the right direction and that chat's working. Oh, gone off. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. I think I'm getting clear on screen. Don't know whether it's picking up on your end. Oh, ooh, nasal shot. Bum, bum, bum. Over 3 minutes in anyway. Here we go, video time. Excuse me, and it's yawn time. Yeah, I'm going to be pottering around on the table tonight. I did a bit more on these spearmen, some to clean up I think. I'll be doing a bit of painting also. But I most probably will do the painting with you guys more than anything else. Give you a sneak peek at something that's is quite rare. They were out and about, but they're quite rare. The almond leg on YouTube as well. Oh, not on YouTube. On eBay. I'm trawling through there today. I just can't believe how much the prices have shot up. unbelievable. Hey, somebody's joined us. Can you let me know if the screen's okay and chat's working, please? Whoever know they've got. I will flip round once somebody confirms that everything's in the right direction. Hey, finally let me on. Bizarre. Is everything looking all right, Sean? Chat working? Screen looks okay. It's at right, you know, thing for filling the TV, not a narrow box or out like that. I've had a right nightmare again sorting this. All good, cool. So I'll just check time. I know, come on quite early. I wanted to get it all checked and tested and stuff. At one point, I was spinning this screen around like one, and it kept going small box, narrow thing, and you're like, yeah. So I've also noticed the quality of the video. I watched the live one back, and the screen's constantly, when it's video, it's constantly trying to focus, and it pixelates sometimes, which is bizarre. But when I do recorded stuff to put up on YouTube, it's doing all right. Doesn't alter anything. Picture's sharper, so I haven't got a clue what's going off. I think I've worked it out so I can keep the chats all visible for me tonight. So, oh no, it's I've still got to keep touching screen. It's going to be a pain in the rear. So, I think Josh might be joining me tonight from Japan, from Crown of Command. So, that'd be cool if he does. Hoping 1 or 2 more join in today. So I've actually advertised it on via the chat there, the YouTube channel, and I've also put it up on my Facebook page for going live. So yeah. So how you keeping, Sean? What you been working on tonight or today? I've been trawling through boxes and boxes and stuff. Did a bit more on the Saxons. Finishing the Vikings. Cool. I finished that Spearman that I did last night, barring the shield. I'll see if we can pick it up on here. I don't know if you'll be able to see alright. Is that focusing? Yeah. It's not very good focusing on this. I might not do so many live streams, I don't know yet. Because I'm not happy with picture quality on it. I get better pictures when I'm fiddling around. Cheers, mate. Right, I'm just going to shoot off 2 seconds before we actually start, because I need to change the water because it's damn mucky. As the monster looms back in towards the shot. I know, I'm going slightly mad. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a few games shown again. I've got that bug where I want to start playing again. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more games in. Spoke to James the other night. He wrote up. Bless him. In his own unique way, as only James could do. I've downloaded PDF War on ECW today. Cool. Yeah, it's not a bad set of rules too. John Stallard wrote it. Me, James, and I think Nigel have got the rules. Played it. There's a couple of bits that are hard to interpret, but makes for a good flowing game. It's just the Warhammer system. We had no fancy in there anyway, a few little tweaks in it, not twerks. And shake your bum up and down. A few little tweaks in it. But yeah, it's the set of rules I don't mind playing, to be fair. I've had them for quite a while. Used to play them quite a lot, me and James. Anything like the Warhammer historical stuff, the Western stuff, obviously, all the expansions for that. The core rules never had anything of mine and James in it, but the add-ons had mine and James's stuff in some of the photos. So we ended up, traipsing over to GW for them to take photos of that, and as a thank you, they gave us a free copy of everything that it was in. God, you'll be printing for a while, mate, if you're printing all that out. So yeah, I've just today I've ordered another pack of those Foundry Spearmen. I've ordered some flags from Flags of War to fit in with these Bretonian types. Yeah, you get Joe on it, mate, and all that. Yeah, so I've ordered some flags, something off eBay, and some more of the Dunker Roads Tooth and Coats paints I've ordered as well. Some of them are coming tomorrow. I've already had a notification. So, but yeah. What time do you make it, Sean? I think it must be about 9 o'clock now. Yeah, it's about 9. Yeah. Josh said if he could join, it'd be around about 9 o'clock time. So 9? 9 what? Yeah, 9 o'clock. Get a grip. So hopefully a few more will join. But we'll get stuck into doing some stuff shortly. So, yeah, the chat pops up on this, it doesn't stay up. So every time everybody makes a comment, it pops up, and then it's not long before it drops off screen. So I have to shove the screen up with my own finger, bless it, to see what the messages are. So, and it just tells me at the moment there's like a person symbol at the top, there's just one person on. So, and then there's a thumbs up type thing as well on it. And there's other bits and bobs down the side, and it's like, oh, God knows what they are. Oh, the rigours of being a Luddite. Start getting myself set up and comfortable. I'd like to order some more thingy papers. Some parchment papers for the wet palette. Yeah, in my vast array of piles of stuff, I've managed to empty one tub completely, not put anything in it. So that's one tub down in the room of shame. And there was a cardboard box with some stuff in. I've sorted through that, which was just full of rubbish really, so that got shoved out, but I'm still tripping around coming to this little room. I'll get there one day. So there's the other room, living room, Aladdin's cave. No, the room of shame, mate. There's so much stuff in here, it's unbelievable. Not to worry. Yeah, I was saying earlier on today when I was talking to, while I was doing some painting, I'd love to get that copied somehow to a good quality and have it framed so I could put it on the wall. It's one of my favourite pictures from the GW archive, to be fair. And the only problem is it's like all naffed at the bottom here. I mean, I've had this since it was first released. So it's number 136. I don't know what year it is. But yeah, so try and get that. Well, I did come across on YouTube, not YouTube, get your head right, did come across a framed picture of this on eBay. I was waiting and waiting till I got the money to get it, and it weren't too much money, I just didn't have the spare money. And then by the time I went to get it, it had gone. So like this. So yeah, that'd be really nice if I could find out how to get that copied to a good quality and stuff. So if you know anybody, Sean, give me a shout, and then I can get it framed. I think it's about an A4-ish size. Yeah, that's been my inspiration for doing the Brett's onions, and that on the back of there as well. It's always been an inspiration, that has. I think they're painted by Perry's and Dave Andrews. And they're doing all the buildings as well. That's going back a while. That's number 130. And does that date back to October 1990? So that's when that one was out. So that was around my birthday. It's a bugger, not sure about copying me. And this one with that picture on the back was April 91. Issue 136. I'm getting old. I'm getting seriously old. So, Right then, Sean, I'm just going to spin the camera around. Just let me know if it's all right. The Room of Doom and the Pain of the Shame. That's my wonderful hand, that is. Sorry if my hand keeps getting in the way at the moment. It's going to go dim in a minute. There you go. Back to full beam. Is that all right, Sean? Is that all fine? Do. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna start mucking about with some stuff. So here's where I got to this morning with this. There you go. Again, the picture that I'm seeing on here doesn't do the figure justice, to be fair. So, but yeah, just got the shield left to do to go on. It's so hard working to camera to go onto that lug. So yeah, so tonight I'll show you where I'm at with the spearman at the moment. So that's the one from Foundry I got the other week. That's another one from Foundry. That is one of the original Games Workshop ones from late 80s. Then we've got another one from the late 80s. And then we have one of them from Foundry. So, sorry if I keep getting my hands in way, folks. Oh, we've got a second person. Who's popped in? Shout out, let me know who you are. Yeah, and then there's this figure here, which is one of the original 1980s, late 1980s Bretonian Knights. Cracking figure. I might do a bit of work on him tonight, so people will start seeing a bit more of the detail that's on there. But yeah, this one will be a bit tricky actually, because half my brushes are naffed, and there's some really fine metal work and stuff on here, so I'll do it best as I can, or just do the bits I know I'm confident to do with the brushes I've got at the moment, because I don't want to start making big mistakes on it. So yeah, welcome to the other person that's joined the chat. I've got Sean here at the moment. Whoever's here, if you can chat or if you leave your name in the chat, it'd be great to know who's here and who you are. Tonight we'll be concentrating on these Bretonians as well. So I've got this knight. I'm going to do a bit on him. If I can go to focus, there you go. Come on, focus you. There you go. We're doing a bit of work on him. Probably one of the spearmen as well, I don't know yet. And I've got something to show you all later, a little bit later. It is rare. I don't know how many were sold during the period they were at. It was out at the same time. But even when I was collecting back then, I can't remember seeing any on the shelves, or the odd one or two. It didn't last long, this Bretonian range at GW. I think it was only a couple of years, if that. So yeah, I'm just going to tilt the camera, so I'm sorry if I make anybody seasick. Right, so here we go. Let's go. Spin my paint palette around so it's more comfortable for me to use. Probably going to get my hand in way and everything now. yeah, this room we're working in, it's quite a small room. Sean's been round. He calls it the Aladdin's cave. I've got the room of shame, to be fair, how much stuff's in here that's not been touched or just piled up. Yeah, it is a bit of a treasure trove for some, I suppose. But for me, it's like, ugh. Yeah. Where did I put that? Up there. I'm using my marbles, folks. So I'm going to do some gold work on this. I'm hoping I can pick out some of the fine detail that's in the helmet that requires it. But we'll see. Like I say, I'm using brushes at the moment that are needing to be replaced, which I should do this week. So I'm using 2 thin coats of Dragon's Gold as my base colour. I'm probably going to have to literally do 2 thin coats on this, because using it off at wet palette, it's watered it down a little bit. I've not added any water to the paint itself, so I'll probably go quiet from time to time when I'm doing this. So, yeah, it won't be a long video tonight, or live stream tonight. Sort of took me out yesterday. I think it went on a bit too long. Left me quite uncomfortable with my back and stuff. So I'm just working my way around bits on the helmet that I want to stand out, which I'm struggling to find. There we go. Yeah, this is a slow process, this, because there's like a band that goes through around the helm. And it's a bit awkward spotting it, actually. Oh, hey ho, we'll keep going. Yeah, do shout out, folks. Who's on? I know Sean's on from Garage Goblins. I've got another person on. You know, when you do something, you think, I wish I hadn't started doing that then. This is proving to be one of those. I don't even think you can see it what I'm doing. Might just be able to make it out. So fine detail on it. I've got the bedroom window open slightly again, but still a bit stuffy in here. Does mean I can hear everything that's going off outside, which can be quite entertaining at times. Right, some pauldrons and stuff on here I'm going to do in the gold colour, just to make him look more important than the others. So I think this guy's going to be my general figure for a while. I do have the same one mounted. I'll show you in a minute. Am I on screen now? People can see, and I'm pretty low. I'm probably in the corner of the shot, letting me. Yeah, I think what we'll do is give him a trim across here as well. I've got Mr. Shaky Hand tonight. Isn't good. Put the counterweight to the axe in a goldish colour as well. Yeah. Got a bit longer. Cool. I think I'm going mad, spending more time talking to myself or painting. I'll sometimes stands around the corner, at the door, and then start sniggering sometimes when I'm chatting to myself. Is it an age thing? I think it might be an age thing. Oh, the other person's disappeared. Yeah, I'll show you this saxon I've been working on and all. There you go. It's looking a bit better. Should get some more done on him tomorrow. Oh, lovely sculpts, must admit. I don't talk to myself yet. It'll come, Sean. Comes with age, mate. Trust me. Oh, this has been might be the only way I get a word in. Yeah, know what you mean, mate. Us being oppressed males in the forever locked eternity of marriage. Let's not get that found out by my last saying that. Also, my nether regions will probably be up over the back of my head. Just retouching over this gold in places. Anything I've missed that needs to be good? No. So next thing is a wash. Use a flesh wash. Hands all over the place, look. I need a better setup. I'm going to work it out yet. I ain't got a clue. But this is the way it is. So we'll get some of that gold, that flesh wash, and just work it over the gold area. Try not to put too much on your brush first. It won't run everywhere. What I'm doing, just spread it out over the top of. It's just sometimes it's just a matter of just putting the tip of your brush into your flesh wash. Just make sure you get the whole thing. There's this trim that we're doing here, and again over the top of there. And on this side, I've got Mr. Shaky Hands tonight. Oh, what's up with me? Not like me. There we go. You see the pommel of the axe. Right, now for the careful bit. All around the helm. Making that gold word pop out now. This is a bit I've got to be careful with. All this trim. Yeah, this is the worst part of doing these sort of things, Sean. Sorting trim out without going it all over the rest of your model. slow job. Very slow job. I'll work around the edge of the bottom of the helmet. Right, there we go. I'm not going to put any gold trim around the knee covers. I don't think it needs it down there, to be fair. Or should I put both of them knees in the gold colour? What do you say, folks? The knee things in gold? Yeah, why not? I think it'll give it some pizzazz. Knee trim. Wait for that to dry a little bit and then we'll give them a wash. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that he's going to be my general figure. He's on foot. And it was absolutely brilliant that they did the split torsos for the riders. There you go. There he is mounted. So I can actually do him foot and mounted. So he's going to be my general leader figure for the time being. I think it looks quite nice. So I've got the horse sorted. So he'll be getting done mounted as well at some point. So we'll do a wash back over that gold I've just done then. Yeah, whoever's watching and you're able to, join in the chat. If you're able to do, lets me know who's there. Last week, we've got company as well. Just a matter now of letting that dry a little. Oh, there's a bit there that needs some more on. Here we go. Well, we've got some flesh wash on. There. Might as well get the flesh started. So, dwarven skin. I'm going to do the face now and the hands while we're here. Because we've got that wash. So, might as well do the flesh. I haven't got to do any more metal work around. the flesh areas. Yeah, if you notice, I'm constantly moving the figure around while I'm painting to make it easier to get into nook and crannies that I need to get to. Like I say, and I'll always say, I don't think I'm the world's greatest painter. This is not being done to blow smoke up my own rear. Just trying to be useful and get stuff out to the community. There are people out there that do stuff completely different to how I do it, probably quicker. So just feel free to do what you want to do. If this is helpful, well, maybe it is to you. If it's just something you're playing in the background while painting, that's fine. The flesh will be getting a bit thin. The flesh will be getting a second coat as well. Oh, it keeps. We're getting there, folks. Is it resettling? There we go. Every time I touch the screen, it moves the focus, I think. I need to touch the screen to be able to see the chat. Yeah, the neater you are at painting, the easier it is, and the neatness will come with time. My key thing is just try and use the paint off the tip of the brush. Don't dip your brush deep into the paint. Otherwise it starts going right up the bristles into the fuller, which is a bit that grips the bristles, and the next thing you know, your brushes will start to splay or separate, which is not good. Yeah, that's the first coat done. Now I can get back to the face again and just give that another covering with a nice base to work from. There you go. You can see what we're doing. The lighting seems a bit off, unless it's just me. I don't know. wait that to dry just a little bit. Yeah, the eyes are really narrow on this. Don't know whether we'll be able to paint them in. I might just leave a representation of the eyes. What we'll see. Right. Some more of that flesh wash on the brush. Work it around his face. The edge where it meets the male. And I've got super shaky hands tonight. It's not good. Don't know why. So, yeah, we've still got a second person watching. I don't know who it is, but it'd be nice to know. Hope you're enjoying watching it anyway. Hope you're finding it useful. So there you go. That's the flesh undercoated and then washed. Oh, I just knocked it. This is what's doing me head in. Keep knocking camera. Well, not camera, the pad. So we'll do a bit more on this gold. So we'll do the kneecaps first because they're easy to do. Leaving the dark shade in the recesses and part of the way down the knee coverage there, and then catching that. Same on this side. That's that done. That's the easy bit. As is this bit here. Now for a difficult bit. Not good when you've got shaky hand either. Picking up that trim line. Right. You can't really tell what this is on the motif, so all I'm doing is just picking out the raised bits. I don't know whether it's a face or what on it. Looks like a face, but let me say, if you just gently dab and touch and move your brush around the curvature, it starts to leave a shade in there. Don't know whether you can see it. So there we go. And again. As you can see here, the paint's starting to build up a bit in the tip. Need to wash that out before I keep using it, otherwise it'll start to dry and then make painting a nightmare. So always keep an eye on your brush, folks. Don't neglect what you're doing with it. So I'll just highlight these bits here as best as we can. Now the horrible daunting bit. Sometimes wish I'd left this silver, but wanted to pop a bit. So this is the chores, the things you have to do and put up with, and just hope you don't slip. If I do slip, you'll probably hear me turn the air blue. I've done it before in the past where you think you're doing all right and you think your hand's nice and steady and you keep painting, all of a sudden you slip. Yeah. Thing is, you just go over it again, work your way back through the colours you've been using, and just keep focused. It is really annoying though when you've nearly done a model, and yeah, a mistake happens. I mean, I've been painting at least 40 years. And, when I first started, God blimey, I look back now and think, yeah, well, a lot younger then. I say, I could paint neat, but they didn't have the detail like you can get on them now. And the brushes have come on a long way. But in some respects, I think the brushes, excuse me, are getting worse. Even the expensive brushes like Winsor and Newton, what have you, I don't think they're as good as they used to be. So what I'm going to do is do a bit more real highlighting, or using the base colour again on the flesh, and I'll do the hands first because that's the easiest bit. And what I'm basically doing is covering over the hands again, but where the knuckles are, I'm leaving that shade, and where it gets close to the metal, leave that there. Just popping a bit of colour in there. And on there. Just looks like there's me on my own now. Cheers, Sean. Thanks for popping in. Yeah. This is one difficult face to be doing. Yeah, I'm not going to put any eyes in this. I'm just leaving the dull recess where the ink is. So, yeah. Alright then, folks. I'm going to call it a day there. And I shall probably carry on doing a bit more on this in the morning, do a bit of a video. And then I will do some work showing I'll do another video showing work on the Saxon figures I'm doing as well. Okay then, folks. Those of you who turned up, thanks very much. Those of you who may watch this in the future, hope you enjoy it, and all take care. All right then, folks. Cheers. Ta-da. Bye.